Thank you very much for joining me on our video review of this 2015 Mazda CX-5. And this is the 2.2 litre sport model, and it's the Skyactive platform. The Skyactive was a new platform that Mazda launched in 2012. It was basically the departure from Ford, where they came up with their own platform and their own range of engines, and that's what this car is. You'll see straight away as a nice crossover design. You've got this matte plastic that runs right the way down the sides of the vehicle. That's very, very good, because it does save the bodywork from people opening doors on it in sort of supermarket car parks, that sort of thing. And it's certainly done its trick on this one, because it's nothing short, this car, of immaculate condition. You look down the sides of it, there is not a mark. Metallic blue paintwork, which, you know, is a really pretty colour, and especially on a nice sunny day like this. And it's fitted with the 19-inch alloy wheels as well, which are very, very clean and good-looking design. All in all, just a very sort of well put together, well designed car, I think these Mazdas are. So yeah, launched in 2012. The interesting thing about this car is that it was launched from the start with Euro 6 emission standards. Might sound a bit boring, but it means this car is ULEZ compliant. It doesn't, so you won't get charged to go into the city centres, that sort of thing. It also, though, because it's a 2015 model, has the lower tax band of £35 a year tax. So you benefit with this particular car from having low tax and ULEZ compliance, which is a very, very sought after combination of things. Running costs are pretty low. It does about 45 to 50 miles per gallon. Which is really good for a 2.2 litre engine with 150 horsepower, and it's a great thing to drive. I've taken it for a good spin and made sure that you know, it performs as it should. There's not a rattle or squeak in the whole car. It drives absolutely brilliantly, and the main thing with it is just a very, very accommodating car. So boot space on it is just over 500 litres and very accessible, nice level floor, as you can see. You've got a pull over parcel shelf there as well. There is a false floor, I think, underneath here as well, so you can technically stick a few tools, a few bits under there as well to make a bit more use of the space. But it's a very good opening, wide opening boot, and nice and easy to get your stuff in and out of there without breaking your back. You'll notice this one is actually fitted with a tow bar as well, and it has got a 2,000 kilogram towing capacity, this car has, which is one of the best in its class. So ideal for caravanners, that sort of thing. It's a very usable amount of towing capacity, that is. So perfect for you if you need such a vehicle for your caravan. Now, rear seat passengers are well accommodated. I love the colour combo first off in this car. You've got the black and the cream, bit of red stitch in there as well, and it looks great. It feels really nice. You've got this pull down armrest with the cup holders in the middle, and yeah, it's just quite a pleasant place to be. I like the light interior combo with the darker exterior of this particular car. And you know, I think that's just a really nice, tasteful combination for it. Moving on to the front, obviously more leather and really well equipped, quite a generously equipped interior on this particular car. It is the sport model, so it is one of the higher spec ones. You've got the navigation as well on this. I think that was an option on the sport, so something that that is quite sought after on it. And that screen that you have on there also doubles up for the reverse camera. Speaking of reversing, it has got sensors front and rear, this particular one has, and obviously that makes it very easy to park, you know, you despite the fact it's a quite a large vehicle. So yeah, I like the feel of the car, especially with the leather. I think it does really make for, you know, a smart looking thing. As you can see, it's extended onto the door cards, and the car's got a full electrics pack as well, which is great. Now, another thing it's got is keyless go, so I can just touch this door handle and it locks and unlocks itself. And there is a push button in here, so you just jump inside, put your foot on the clutch, and when you depress the clutch, then you'll have this little light come on the switch by there. Press the switch and she will fire up. So nice smooth idle, as you can see there. The car's done 82,000 miles, no warning lights or any issues with it. It is, I think, saying now that it needs a service. It was serviced last August last year. We're now in August of 24, so it'll come with a fresh service prior to sale. But it has got full service history, this particular car has, and a majority of that's been done by the main dealer. So that's sort of peace of mind in itself for you. So the center screen here is a touch screen system that this car's got, but there are also plenty of switches for it, so it's nice and accessible. It's nice and easy to use. I can use the switches just on the outside of the touch screen there to get me to where I need to be on menus, and I've also got a iDrive type computer system, which is in the center console. So it's fairly easy to use, fairly adaptable once you get used to it, and it's got things like Bluetooth, reverse camera, navigation, and of course just your regular stereo all through that central system. Then we've got climate control, and that's down in the center there. Steering wheel controls, again, they do majority of the stuff that you can do on that touch screen, as well as the cruise control, which are set on the right of the steering wheel. So the climate control, I'm glad to say, is little turny dials. I do prefer the turny dials to having the sort of fiddly switches that you get in some cars these days. It is separate controls for passenger and driver, and of course the air conditioning on this one has been checked. It is blowing ice cold. The materials inside here are very nice. The leather I've also already touched upon it. That's really great, and it's a sort of perforated looking leather design on the seats, which does give it a real luxury feel. The black inlays on the dashboard have got a classy feel as well. And this iDrive is very familiar if you've driven BMWs before, because I think it's pretty much the same system almost as they put in BM. I don't know, Mazda have obviously looked at that and decided that it worked well for them, so they've more or less copied it in this car. But it does the job. It's really, really easy to use, really good to use. And I've got loads of storage space, including a massive bottle holder in the middle there, a huge glove box. You'll see I've got the books in there because I've got service history for it. And one thing I really do find with these Mazdas is they drive superbly. Nice, sporty feeling three-spoke wheel here. The car's handling is very, very sporty, but also supple with the ride. It's a proper driver's car. Yeah, that's quite a bumpy bit of road there, and there's no sort of bangs or clatters in the car, and no shakes, no rattles, no squeaks, no vibrations. It just feels like a solid thing, this. And I really, really like that. Really big hill here. Up we go though, plenty of power there. That's the beauty of a turbo diesel. Always got all that power on tap. So good to drive it. Yeah, very, very impressive indeed. Let's just pull over by here. Oh, and let me just show you very quickly how good is that reversing camera. And I've still got front and rear sensors, mind. So that's very, very handy. You can see they stay on even after I've turned the reverse camera off. That's very handy to have. All in all, just very, very impressive, isn't it? So yeah, back inside the car, I do think these are just a very impressive package, to be honest with you, because it combines the space that you want from a modern family car with the low running cost, the 50 miles per gallon, and the £35 a year tax, which is going to help so many people out really with their running costs on a car like this. It looks incredibly stylish, and actually I did say 18-inch alloy wheels, and I've just noticed these are actually the 19-inch wheels, which is even better. And look at the condition of them. Absolutely immaculate. Yeah, you won't see too many 9-year-old cars that have got pretty much immaculate unmarked alloy wheels as well as unmarked paintwork. So someone's really looked after this car, they've really taken care of it, and I hope that makes it a very good buy for someone. So there you go, folks. Like what you see, give me a call. 07932 873 646 is the number. The Mazda here is available for nationwide delivery. We're also happy to take your old car as part exchange, so let us know what you've got. We're happy to work a deal out for you. But I think these are great value for money as a family car. Obviously they're a Mazda, they've got that reliability as standard on them, and all in all, very cheap running costs, especially with that cheap tax on these 2015 models at the minute, so take advantage of that while you can. Number one more time, 07932 873 646. Have a look in the description, you'll see a lot more details about the car, including service history, but as I say, give us a call. We're happy to take part exchange. We're happy to deliver it anywhere in the UK. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please give us a like, share, comment below, let us know your thoughts on these cars, your own experiences, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.